Back on again with the bitter truth. And if you notice, they freeze up all of my channel that I got. Yes, the YouTube people is trying to silence the mag truth. And that's what you need to know. Now today we go get into the so-called Ruth Ginsburg. Yes, so-called Supreme Court Justice judge that died right here. We go break it down and show you some things. And the people never get it, even though they do this in rotation. You remember last so-called election? They have a so-called Supreme Court judge died. And then it caused a whole bunch of confusion because, you know, who gonna put it in? Who gonna put in the next one to replace this one? Is it gonna be Republican or the Democrat? That's how they do the masses. They always have this kind of drama when it comes on to election. And I'm gonna get into this so-called Supreme Court judge, and I'm gonna break it down and show you they're all fakers, 100%. Let it run.
ABC's national correspondent Terry Moran at the Supreme Court with a look back at Justice Ginsburg's life and legacy. Terry, good morning.
Good morning.
Life and
what
legacy.
A life it was. What a legacy.
Yes, life and legacy. Nothing but fake with they sell the masses to make their puppets up. As you could see this one with the purple tie, and you see what it looked like, a serpent skin. That's how they do it.
It was the flags here at half staff. People still gathering here in the just after
Nothing but
dawn
bullshit.
light at the Supreme Court. Justice Ruth Ginsburg, one of those Americans, and there aren't many really, who through force of character and her brilliant intellect was able to expand our understanding of those bedrock constitutional ideals, equality and liberty.
Yeah, that equality and liberty, that's what they use to make their heroes, and you never understand, people. What you think about the laws that they put in place, then bring somebody that they made up to so-called change those laws, and you make them a hero. You see how dumb that is? A lot of shit that they got in place exclude women, females, and then they're gonna bring one that they made up and tell you, oh, this person gonna change it, and now that person is a hero for females. Get out of here. Nothing but government operation, brain work.
Into a very different America where liberty and basic opportunity
Bullshit.
and human dignity for women
See?
look very,
You
very
see
different
that?
than they do today.
Wow.
And that change
You
came
see
about
that, people? Yes, he's the one who make women at the place where they at right now. This judge right here, this Judge Ruth. You believe in it? Come on, people. Nothing but hoax they give the people, putting on their damn puppet. And I told you, none of those Supreme Court judge actually make no decision. They're just there for front. All old people, they post up right there to fool the dumb masses.
in large part because of Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Her character, her intellect, her fierce determination to see the words equality and liberty made real for Americans.
Wow, made it real for American. You believe it, people? Wow, I told you what it is already. It's nothing but a hoax. They put on their puppets. They make this one right here and put it on the people.
America. Overnight, crowds gathered on the steps of the Supreme Court to mourn the passing of Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
There you go, people, and you should have known 100%. Nobody dumb over here. You should have known it's just another masked up faker. They give the masses as another Supreme Court justice judge. Take a look at the neck, all pyramids on. What you think, people? All these ones right here to do is fool the dumb masses. Nothing but agenda they use them for.
87 years old. So many young
and
people.
87 is according for the number 15. And you already know that's a number 6 coding.
There, saying goodbye to a most improbable pop
Bullshit.
icon. Ginsburg dealt with complications from metastatic pancreatic
RBG. All coding, people. And this one died from pancreatic cancer. Wow, nothing but a hoax, people. That's how they do it. And I tell you, just like you see that so-called movie star, that so-called Chadwick Boseman, die from so-called prostate cancer. It's just to put a light on it. And just in case you don't know, he died in the same month, the prostate cancer month. You understand? That's what it is. They're faking the masses. Every time they pull off one of these puppets in the name of cancer is to push it on the masses. 100%. And they're the one who giving the masses cancer. Take a look at this one right here. Is this a real woman right here you're looking at? You better wake your ass up. All fakers they give you for those Supreme Court judge.
She spent her last moments surrounded by family at her home in Washington, D.C.
Wow.
Tributes pouring in overnight.
There you go.
Pelosi
on Twitter.
Every woman and girl, and therefore
every
family.
Every woman and girl. I told you already, people. It's just a hoax. 100% in. And I told you, these people don't do shit for women. You understand? Nothing but a satanic puppet. Bam on.
Benefited from her brilliance.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Clinton,
Bullshit.
the president who appointed her,
Yes,
saying
you see?
her landmark.
You see that, people? Bill Clinton appointed her. You understand? That's how they do it, people. It always comes down to this so-called confusion. Who gonna end up putting the so-called replacement in? That's how they do it, people. It's part of their dumb politics. That's why they removed that one off the scene right in this time. What you think? Election time, I told you they did it. The last 4-year election just passed, they did it. Wake your ass up.
Moved us closer to a more perfect union.
Wow,
Ginsburg's
perfect
life
union.
was astonishing.
And take a look at it right there from back in the days when they was go put it on Bill Clinton. Pay attention, people. It's just a fucking devil puppet right there on screen.
A diminutive woman who fought through barriers of discrimination became a giant of American
All
law
bullshit.
and American life.
All I ask of our brethren
Wow, take a look at this face with the pyramid in the hairs. You believe that this is a real woman you're looking at? What is this they're showing the masses? I told you already, dumb on.
feet off our necks.
The notorious
You
RBG.
hear that, people? Wow, the man. Remember, now in these times, 2020, they tell you the white man got their knee or their foot and the black people neck. You see what this one was selling back then? Yes, the man have their feet or their knee and woman's neck. Wow.
Became a giant of
Wow.
American law and American life.
All
I
made up.
ask of our brethren
Wow, our
is that they
brethren.
take their feet
Wow.
off our necks.
The
Wow,
notorious
all bullshit for the dumb masses. And what race is this one claiming? They're faking the dumb people.
RBG, she came to be known by a younger generation. Only the second woman named to the
There you
Supreme
go.
Court.
The
serving
second woman. That's what I told you, people. All made up dumb shit and feeding the masses with
serving
it.
there for
There
more
you
than a
go.
quarter century. Her path to the highest court in the land was not easy. As one of the
Of
few
course.
women at Harvard Law School,
There
she
you go. Harvard Law School. That's to show you that is one of them, people. Just wake your ass up. All satanic puppets they bring to those Harvards and all those so-called colleges, high-end colleges, nothing but Freemason puppets.
discrimination. Later, after graduating from Columbia in the 1950s.
She was one of 9 women in a class
Of
of
course, it's 1 and 9.
500, and she was tied for first in her
There you
class.
go. Hard
and
bullshit.
The big New York City law firms just weren't hiring women.
So
You
Ginsburg
hear
turned
that?
to civil
Big law firm. There wasn't hiring women. Law firm. There wasn't really hiring women, and this one gonna change it. What I don't tell you, all fakery.
rights law and engineered a brilliant legal strategy, arguing and winning 5 cases
See?
before the Supreme Court, fighting discrimination against women in the workplace
There you go.
and elsewhere in
There
society.
you go, people. All bullshit they put in place. I already told you. Don't look at these people as hero because they so-called paved the way for you to be better in life as females. They're the one who put the law in place to begin with so they could bring this sodomite that they made up, make it, change it, and then call it a hero. That's all it is, people. All government puppets right here in front of you.
Ginsburg went on to serve as a federal
There you go.
appeals court judge
Black and
in the
white
nation's capital
Freemasonry.
until that life-changing nomination by President
There
Clinton
you go.
in
Life-changing,
1993.
all by design, all scripted life.
Proud to nominate for Associate Justice of the Supreme Court, Judge Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
The Senate confirmed her in a sweeping 96-3 vote. And
96-3. What's that, people? 963. The devil called in right there in plain sight. The people just play dumb and watch the sun ray and the clothing. It's one of them. Wake your ass up. No Supreme Court justice judge ain't the real deal. You understand? They all made up fakers. They put right there to make you feel like these are the ones who gonna make the decision for you. They're gonna go against each other. They're gonna do what they gotta do to clear it up to make it there for you. You believe them? It's all government operators. All of them read scripts. None of them come up with what they come up with. You understand? None of them come up with what you see them so-called bringing out and the so-called changes that they made. All government scripts.
quickly began making her mark in historic cases.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Including the 1996
All
case,
bullshit.
which struck down the male-only admissions
You see?
policy
You
at the
see?
Virginia Military Institute.
All shit that they made up, people. They use this one to intercept. What you think? This is how they make hero for the dumb people.
Opening the door for women to study.
There you go.
I know that there were some people
Nothing
who
but
did not
bullshit.
react well to the change, and my
Take a look.
response to this was wait and see.
While on the Supreme Court, Justice Ginsburg
Take a look at this right here, people. All ribbons. Pay attention.
To the change.
Look at these right here. all these satanic coding. Take a look. All of them have the ribbon on it. The ribbon is 33. They also got the eagle. Freemasonry. 100%. What is these? All of them show you the eagle on it. The stars and everything that represent the devil people on earth.
And my response to this was,
Look at the
wait
ribbon.
and see.
While on the Supreme Court,
And why is it wearing a gloves? Freemasonry. 100%. Wake your ass up.
while on the Supreme Court, Justice Ginsburg was a consistently liberal voice on issues
Ginsburg,
like voting
woman,
rights
look at that.
and abortion.
This is
Yes.
something.
Woman rights and abortion. Wow. I told you already, these are some wicked people on earth. They fool the masses enough to make them believe that these people care about them. Dumb on.
Central to a woman's life, to her dignity. It's a decision that she must make.
She lived her ideals, too, becoming the first Supreme Court justice to perform a same-sex marriage
There you
ceremony.
go. Bam. Of course. The first Supreme Court justice judge to do this right here. Support same-sex marriage. I already told you why they're there, people. Just for the agenda to bring it out on the masses. Make dumb shit normal for you right
Her
here.
tenure was not without controversy,
There
but
you go.
Justice Ginsburg won the respect of many conservatives with her grasp of the law
All
and her
fake.
forcefully crafted opinions. On the court, she formed an unlikely, long-time close friendship with a strong opponent, Justice Antonin Scalia.
Yes, and of course, people, Anthony Scalia is another one of them. This is the one that they pull off the scene the last time to give you the fucking drama. And there you go. Close friends. What you think? All of them satanic puppet working their brain and
As
the
the court
people.
shifted to the right, her fierce dissent echoed across the country, and her story
Take a look.
inspired generations. 25, 24,
Bullshit.
3. From her fitness routines to her famous collars she'd wear in court.
The famous collar that she wear in court, people. Watch this. Born 1933. And I told you, that's when they put in a lot of laws because it's on the coding. You see that? Just remember, people, just go back in the day, go back to 1933 and see how much agenda they give you. Wow, this is when this one born and died 2020. But watch for the next agenda coming up when they're gonna flip over everything. 2021, which is 2-3. Just wake your ass up and don't trust no fucking Supreme Court judge. They all fake, 100%. Bam on.
I surely would not be in this room today without the determined efforts of men and women who kept dreams alive.
Keep dreams
of
alive.
equal citizenship.
Equal citizenship, and look what they show you right here. This is how the people need to wake up because it's easy for them to see. Pay attention.
Dreams of equal citizenship.
Equal citizenship, and take a look at the scale. Is that balance? No, people. This is how they do it right here. The unbalance of the scale. That's the reason why they show you the scale in the first place. The rich gonna stay rich, the poor gonna stay poor, all by design.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg was the Supreme Court's feminist icon.
Feminist icon. That just tell you one thing, it's not a real woman. Just wake your ass up.
Soft-spoken, yet fiercely determined, she was an unstoppable force who transformed
Unstoppable
the law and
force.
defied social.
Take a look at it right there doing the code of silent with the Baphomet sign. What you think, people? Wake up.
To her fans, she's known as Notorious RBG.
Notorious RBG. Wow. Like your Notorious B.I.G. I already told you, people. Nothing but bullshit they got for the dumb people with no brain. Wow. Take a look.
Ginsburg was hailed as a crusader for women's rights.
Crusader for women's right. And you could see the black and white ray in the back. It's a sun ray. Wow. To show you it's the devil people right here in plain sight. Wow.
But her legal legacy was even more sweeping.
The project she brought to the Supreme Court, first as a leading women's rights lawyer of her day.
Wow.
And then as
Leading woman rights of our day. You believe it, people? It's another faker they bring to the table. Make a hero out of a government faker right here.
Justice for
Wow.
all those years, I actually think has been kind of misunderstood. She had a really radical project to erase the functional difference between men and women in
Wow.
society. She wanted to
Wow.
make it clear that there should be no such thing as women's work and men's work.
And did that change? Is that change yet? Did that change completely over yet? No, people. They're gonna save it for another puppet to finish it off. That's how it is. Why did they set the law against women back in the days. Why did they do it? To bring you these fake females to let them so-called change it or change it in their name so they can get the credit and the dumb people never get it.
In fact, in many of the landmark cases Ginsburg argued before the Supreme Court
All
as a young
fake.
lawyer for the ACLU, her clients were often men. One key case involved a man from New Jersey whose
Listen.
wife died during childbirth.
Stephen Weisenfeld's case concerns the
And don't worry about it. These cases is all fake to put on the Ruth character. Just remember.
He wanted to work less and stay home with his son.
And take a look at this license plate that they feature with the 911 on it. It's not a fucking coincidence.
Found
Wake
out
up.
Only widows, not widowers, were eligible for Social Security payments.
Ruth Ginsburg went to court on his behalf and said
All
that
bullshit.
law, that distinction between mothers and fathers, incorporates a stereotyped assumption of what women do and what men do in the family and is unconstitutional.
laws of this quality help to keep women not on a pedestal, but in a cage.
Wow. Keep woman not on a pedestal but in a cage. All right.
That was the kind of case that she brought, and it was
All
really very
fakery.
significant in the march toward the court establishing a jurisprudence of sex equality.
And take a look at this one right here. That is that a woman? Okay, all right.
What inspired Ginsburg to take on such a bold project? There was little sign of
There
any
go your so-called Ginsburg as a baby. Ruth right here. You believe it, people? It's just a hoax, man. I told you, they put on these puppets in front of the masses, give them ranks and everything, and now they honors hero. There you go.
Ruth Bader Ginsburg grew up in Brooklyn in a lower middle
Of
class
course, it's
family.
Brooklyn.
When she was in high school, she was a twirler, a cheerleader.
Twirler.
At the time. She was known
That's
as
how they
Kinky
do it.
Bader. And
That's how they do it, people. That's how they do it. They make the puppets from scratch. Nothing new under the dome.
she played a very traditional female role.
Of course,
in
he
her
play
high
a female role. I don't believe it is a real female. Those are the ones that they use to push these and break these so-called barriers. Fucking transgenders and the masses.
Ginsburg's mother, who'd been a star student until she was forced to drop out of school to put her brother through college, had big ambitions for her daughter.
All
But the day
bullshit.
before Ruth's high school graduation, her mother died of cancer.
Wow,
It
you
was that-
see? The day before her graduation, mom died of cancer. Is it pancreatic cancer also? Okay.
Shattering loss, Ginsburg said many years later, that instilled in her the determination to live a life her mother could have
All
only dreamed
bullshit.
I pray that I may be all that she would have been had she lived in an age when women could aspire and achieve, and
Wow.
daughters are cherished
Wow.
as much as sons.
Wow. Do you hear that, people? Wow. Daughters cherish as much as sons. I tell you, this is a dirty world you live in. Satanic people running the whole show. Wow. All brainwash for the dumb people from these characters. You think they give you somebody good to brainwash you? Okay then.
The other pivotal turn in Ginsburg's path came during college. She earned a scholarship to Cornell, where she met a jovial sophomore who became the love of her life.
He was the first boy I ever knew
Wow.
who cared that I had
And
a
of
brain.
course you read it off a script. You got a brain? Really? Wow.
Theirs was not a typical 1950s marriage, but an equal partnership.
her husband, Marty, was a fabulous cook. She was a terrible cook, and Marty did all the cooking.
That's another Ben stereotype.
You'll see your classmates, men from every section of the country.
A year after Marty enrolled at Harvard Law School, Ruth followed, one of only 9 women in a class of more than 550, with a
All
new baby
fucking
girl in tow.
bullshit.
During their time in law school, Marty became very sick. He had cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And
See,
she
another cancer
basically
again.
took all the notes for him, made it possible for him to graduate on time, while, in fact, raising their baby and being a law student herself.
There you go,
Marty
people.
recovered.
Superwoman and the masses. And there you go. Another cancer tied to again, another cancer victim. What you think? Just like the mom died of cancer. Wow, now the boyfriend have cancer also. What you think? Nothing but bullshit. And it's funny how they're selling you all these cancer shit when they're planning to give you the vaccine, which I tell you, those chemicals is what trigger off the masses to have cancer and tumor. You never get it. Just chemical reaction in your body that shouldn't have no kind of chemical in your body. You're not supposed to have chemical in your body. So when they pump that clear chemical they call vaccine, they're forcing everybody right now to get the flu shot. Do you believe that, people? It's time for you to wake up. Just get up out that sleep. Stop slumbering. This is a serious world you're living in this fucking pandemic. While you're seeing they're giving you all of this, all brainwashed to keep you at bay. I'm gone.